Who is Muhammad? Muhammad is the prophet and messenger of God. Muhammad is the first and last prophet of God. Muhammad is the leader of two worlds, the leader of all prophets, the leader of all creatures, the successor of God, the Father, and the compassionate of all mankind. God created the world only for Muhammad. If we talk about morals, Muhammad is the best moral. If we talk about patience, then the best patient after God. If we talk about faith, the highest faith. If we speak of truthfulness, the best and right work. If we speak of trustworthiness, the best trustee. If we speak of worthy, the most worthy human being. If we talk about politeness, with the most polite person, Muhammad is a model for all humanity. Indeed, Muhammad is the messenger of God for you, and he is the best example. Woe to those whose hearts are hard. The remembrance of God does not affect them, they are in clear error. The guidance of Muhammad is that God says, I will deal with my servant according to what he thinks about me, and whenever he remembers me, I will be with him, so if he remembers me in his heart, I will also remember him in my heart. And if he mentions it in a group, I will also mention him in a better group, that is, in the group of angels who are innocent and innocent. If the servant comes forward as much as one hand, I will approach him as much as two hands, and if he walks towards me slowly, I will come running towards him. That is, God acts according to the thoughts of the servant. The goal is to hope for mercy and grace from God, and we should never despair of his mercy. Of course, we are sinners, all of our existence is sin, and we are sure of the punishment for our actions and sins, but we should not despair of God's mercy either, because it is possible that God, by the grace of his mercy, will forgive everyone. Forgive sins. In God's holy book, that is, the Holy Quran, God says, whoever has friendship with Muhammad, he has truly befriended me. If anyone who lives in the name of Muhammad and in the way of Muhammad, God says that I will make him join Muhammad on the day of judgment. Muhammad is the mourner of his ummah. Muhammad was compassionate to his nation. Muhammad sacrificed all his life and wealth for religion so that this religion would reach you. Muhammad has seen heaven and hell closely. God showed heaven and hell to his messenger Muhammad to remind me of you. Where is hell and where is heaven? When Muhammad, the messenger of God, slapped the hell, he saw some people hanging by their hair, screaming, moaning and crying. Their heads are hanging with pigs' heads, their bodies are human bodies, and they are hanging inside the fire. God's angel said that these were the ones whose hair was found in the world. It was considered impure. And in a place where he was going, he saw some people hanging from their tongues and shouting, help, there is no one to save us from this fire and this torment. They were moaning and shouting. Muhammad, the messenger of God, asked the angel of God, Gabriel, who are these people who they are hanging from their tongues? The angel of God said, these were the people who lied in the world, spoke Chinese and were slanderous to their wives. They passed by here where some people opened their mouths. They used to pour boiled iron into their mouths. Muhammad, the messenger of God, asked the angel of God, who are these people who are tormented like this? He was very upset and tears flowed from his eyes. He said, O God, what will happen to my nation? God said, don't be upset, O Muhammad. If your ummah repents before death, I will forgive all their sins and enter heaven. The ummah of Muhammad, the messenger of God, is with you. He was so worried about me and knew that a real father is not his child. Muhammad, the messenger of God, considered the entire ummah as his children. He always prayed to God. May he guide his ummah and save him from the torments of this world and the hereafter. The ummah of Muhammad, who blesses me and you, how much we send such compassion, who is more compassionate to us than our parents, how much we remember him. How much do we obey him? Greetings and thousands of greetings to the one who says on the day of judgment, Nafsi Nafsi, but Muhammad says Ummi Ummi. Whenever you are on the path of a path, follow the path, look for the positive conditions of that path, remember God, think about the path of the hereafter, your trust and certainty in God will increase, and this will give you hope, this will cause negative waves from you. Go away, because it is only the remembrance of God that makes a person hope for the hereafter, and if he remembers God, a person will understand that he is infinitely small compared to an infinitely large one, he will understand that he is God's representative on earth. If this thought and remembrance of God comes, it doesn't matter how long we live, it matters how long we lived. It doesn't matter how much money you have, it matters how much you forgive. It doesn't matter how much you suffer, it matters how long you waited. What matters is this. It is not how much you have sinned, it is how much you have repented. Well, I hope that in this video you will get to know God and His messenger Muhammad better, and that you want to live in the way of Muhammad, the messenger of God. Muhammad, the messenger of God, taught us the lessons of life from the beginning to the end, so if you want to know God and His messenger Muhammad better, like and follow our channel to share more videos with you. Thank you for staying with us until the end of the video.